Masterwork family, welcome back. Can you guess what today is? Do you think it's a Monday, Wednesday, or a Friday? Could it be someone's birthday? What is the date? It's May 1st. So if you are watching this on Friday, May 1st, it is a Friday. And yes, it's someone's birthday. Kate Smith was born May 1st, 1907. She was known as the First Lady of Radio. She was an American singer and well known for her rendition of Irving Berlin's God Bless America, which we know, of course. So in memory of Kate Smith, let's sing God Bless America. And if you remember our sign language, God bless America. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam, God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Did you hear the really long sounds at the end of God Bless America? See if you know how many beats are in my long sounds. My clap will always be beat 1 and keep counting as my hand goes upward. My home, sweet home. So how many beats did you count? 4. Awesome. So think about our note value pyramid and what was at the very top that was the longest ever. Think of our pizza. A whole note. Awesome. Good. Well, I'd like to bring back some other note values and mix them up into some rhythm patterns. And I'm going to even throw in some silent beats. So notice what I do for the silent beats. All right, this is a copycat game. I'll go first, and then I'll put it out to you to copy after me. First pattern. Your turn. Your turn. You're doing awesome. That's pretty easy. So let me have you listen for 8 beats and wait for your turn. My turn. Your turn. One more. Your turn. Good effort. So as we've talked about our rests, I'm sure you noticed that I had a pulse or the beat with my hands off to the side. We still count it. That is our silent beat, the rest. Well, listen for the rests in this next song. See if you can figure out where they happen and show your rest with your arms. This one is all about being the first day of May. It's May, it's May, I wanna go out and play. It's May, It's May and summer's on the way. Did you find any silent beats? They came in pretty quickly, so I'll do the song again and check your answer. It's May, I wanna go out and play. It's May, and summer's on the way. Well, you guessed it. Our silent beats followed right after May. So today we'll learn that for each note value, there is an equal rest value. Let's take a look. I have a new pyramid to show you today. So you may be wondering, what is a pyramid? So I thought I would look up the definition in the dictionary, and it says, a pyramid is an ancient, massive structure found especially in Egypt, having typically a square ground plan, outside walls in the form of 4 triangles that meet in a point at the top, and inner sepulchral chambers. That's a lot of big words. But simply, I hope you can see that. And that would be a great structure to maybe experience in art with Miss Laura or make your own pyramid. Well, here is our note value pyramid. Starting with our longest note at the top, our whole note, 4 counts, half note, 2 counts each, quarter note, 1 count each, and our eighth notes, half count each. So the further we go down our pyramid, the quicker the notes get, the shorter the sound. Let's go ahead and count them from whole note all the way down to the eighth note. Here we go. Ready, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 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 and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Do it without my help. I'll just do the counting. And remember, we only sound the beat on beat 1 and hold out the 4 beats. Whenever a note is not colored in, that's a good sign that it's a longer note. All right, here we go. Ready, set, 3, and clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Excellent. So our next pyramid is our rhythm pyramid of rests. As I said, for each note value, there is a rest that goes right along with that. So when composers write their music, they can choose to put in those silent beats to make it more exciting and interesting. So here we have a whole rest. Like our whole note, it's going to have 4 counts, but those are silent beats. So we would show 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have our half rests. Like our half notes, the half rests are 2 counts each. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you might be looking at these and saying, those look like a hat. And that may be one way to remember that a half rest is like a hat. And they sit on a line. They would sit on a staff line if we had our music written here. And the whole rest is so heavy that it has to hang from the line because it's 4 counts. So that may help you distinguish between those two. And one that we're most familiar with, that I've shown you in Masterwork classes, are the quarter rests. Like our quarter note, they each receive 1 count of rest or a silent beat. So those would pulse on every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the eighth rest, and like our eighth notes, they each have a half count. So they would sound like this. Well, silent beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Very short, very quick rests. What number does that look like to you? Number 7 with a fun little dot on the edge of it. So eighth rests are shaped in the number 7. Awesome. So next we'll go on to our math and music. All right, I'm all set for some math and music. Just like we did with our note values, we can have fun with simple addition with our rest values. So think once again what kind of rest this is. They look the same. Okay, how many beats would they have? How many beats is silence? Did you come up with 8? This is the whole rest. Remember, it's heavy, so it hangs down from the line, and it has 4 counts each. 4 plus 4, simple, 8. Well, let's look down here. Think of the name of the rest. How many silent beats does it have? So you were thinking, oh, well, these are a quarter rest. They each have 1 beat of silence. Did your answer equal this? I bet it did. Think of the name of this rest. Oh, those both look the same. Half rest. That's the hat. All right, a half rest plus a half rest. How many beats? 4 beats. Well, you're doing so well. Well, I have one more down here. Might be a little hard to see. A little longer addition problem. All right, think of what this rest is. And those look the same. So those will have the same count. Plus this, and then this. Well, those look the same. So remember, those will have the same count. So we have a whole rest plus a whole rest plus a half rest plus a quarter rest plus an eighth rest plus an eighth rest. So if you need to see all those numbers before you come to your answer, Miss Geri will write those numbers down here. Our whole rest, you're telling me how many beats of silence? Yep, a 4. Oh yes, right, that repeated, same thing, that's our whole rest. How many beats for a half rest? 2. Quarter rest. 1 beat. Eighth rest. A half. Eighth rest. I'll give you just a minute to add that up. You got it? $12 beats. 4 plus 4 is 8. Add 2 more is 10. Add 1 more is 11. And we know when we take a half plus a half, like our pizza, we have half a pizza plus a half a pizza, which we know started out as a whole, or 1 beat. And that makes our 12 beats. Well, have fun making up your own math and music problems. We could even mix those up with our note values. So have fun making up your own music homework. It's May, I want to go out and play. It's May, and summer's on the way. So thinking about our rest that we talked about today, which one would you pick to fit in with what I showed after It's May? the quarter note, because I pulsed on each one, each beat. Well, more to come on that, and make sure you're thinking about what your plans might be for summer. What are you looking forward to? I'll be checking back in with you next time. So until then, shalom, peace, peace. Love you guys.